An ostrich fish? I don't know why I said
This
that.
is cool.
Everyone come up 5 flank, please.
It's a copy.
Yeah, I'll chase the seeps up for a minute.
Oh, look at all that over there.
Did someone already say that cool sponge tidbit that Jenny wrote in? No?
Don't know.
That there's a glass sponge, Euplectella species, that has the strongest structural resistances for a given amount of material.
Mm.
Going off of that cool, that microbial mat.
Yeah, there's an expansive
Question.
mat over there.
Yeah, there's a lot over there.
Yeah, Steve brought that into the conversation. It's actually an article from Nature this week about that sponge, the glass sponge.
Can I run through gauges real quick? Dan?
I'll do another 20, same direction. Bridge nav.
Dan, I'm going to run through gauges.
The other reason why we might not be seeing much in the way of clams is
One more step, 20 meters, bearing 045.
We're getting pretty close to being in the heart of the oxygen minimum zone. And they can also be limited by that, although the thorny heads are abundant, so that would suggest there's some oxygen.
Did you catch that, Dan? Gauges. I'm going to run through real quick.
Want to keep moving northeast, or you want to chase that seep up a little higher?
Let's keep moving northeast, please. But I'm really intrigued by these seeps here on this slope.
Yeah.
Copy.
I was not expecting them to be on such a slope like this.
Yeah, in many cases we struggle to study sleeps on slopes simply because they're sort of harder to find because it's harder to nail down where exactly they'll be. So it's really neat to find them here. In addition, if we're trying to find seeps using photomosaics and AUVs are not as good as remote operated vehicles for exploring steep slopes like this. It's very challenging for them to navigate. Not that it's not challenging for the ROV pilots to navigate, but they're making it look easy.
We like cliffs.
AUVs do not like cliffs. Bonk.
Yeah, what's the last thing
Looks
you
like
hear transmitted from an AUV? Bonk.
Some sponges, yeah.
Well, good. You're seeing these sponges as well.
Yeah.
Are we crossing a little draw here?
No, I just came up there and then turned my head and I'm coming back down. Kind of coming up and down as we go along the wall, chasing the structure.
It's so interesting. Trying to keep my eyes peeled for the bugles.
Yeah,
Luckily, Abby will be on the next watch, and so she'll be a lot faster with identifying things that she wants to sample. That's a nice little outcrop.
Yeah.
What's up?
Still keeping an eye out for the think what is.
It's a cool looking sponge.
Yeah, those green lunar sponges are sometimes hard to spot. Pretty well camouflaged.
It could be that too. Yeah, that wouldn't be the first time.
I'm gonna come about 10 or 20 degrees starboard. You're like underneath me.
Is that a roughly sides, the one on the left-hand side?
What's that?
Does that the white Dumbo ear sponge have ruffly sides at all? Looks like it might.
I think that's the same lobed one we were looking at now.
Same lobe one.
Are you here, Abby?
I think she's looking for a bugle with
Okay. Bugle, not the.
ruffly sides. I think it's likely to be more of a trumpet vase bugle shape. These are really cool.
Bless you.
Got it. I think we'll have to come up soonish.
I like the one up. I guess that's just a bugle sponge straight up on the top of that.
Yeah, I'm wondering, you mean below
Oh,
the
that one
lasers
looks,
right there?
yeah, to the left.
Oh, that one.
That one looks like what we saw earlier.
Maybe we should go and zoom on that if we can. The big vase.
That we can.
Thank you.
To look down inside too, see who's home.
Oh yeah,
Crab.
there's a little crab inside
Oh.
or something. No.
We'll
Looks
be
like it's
waiting for
clearing.
that one.
It's pretty quick.
It's hard having thrusters near all this sediment.
Yeah, you want to get close enough to see it,
Yeah.
not close enough to
I changed my heading a little too aggressively there. If you change it gently, but too much, then one of the laterals reverses, and that's it. Game over.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. It was,
Especially when this. So you gotta kind of come in on the right heading and then lateral, and not try to change your heading. But that was a failure on my part there.
there's some very big sponges on the upper right-hand corner. Just pointing them out, not saying to look. Nope. We want to look more at the bugle-like one, right? When it clears up.
That's
Jenny.
significant.
Getting worse,
Yes, please.
seems to be.
Yeah. I think it's on the port
It's
side.
yeah, it's port around all this.
Might be a.
See that? The light flutter on port on the Niskins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
it's not clear. We can zoom in with
I was
Argus.
choking there.
Couple more of them down to the right.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up there and have a look in Argus to.
Yeah.
Let me put the camera up so you can get.
We have a vibration that we're a bit concerned about. I'm just gonna pop up here and have a. You'll have to stay where you are, Mike.
Copy, I'm not moving. But I can center it up if you want.
Can you zoom in on Argus there a bit for us? You bring your head to the left a little, and
Yeah, I am.
I want to look at that left port side vertical thruster there.
Go ahead and zoom in. I'm ready.
Yeah, go ahead and zoom in.
Yep.
Ready. Yeah, zoom right in. I just need.
You want all the way?
Yeah, I just need a quick glimpse of it there. Is that all the way in? All I need is a heartbeat. And
Hold on. Focus, yeah.
Hold on. There we go.
Oh, come on.
you can
Come on.
just
They'll
leave
come
it there.
back.
I'll come back to it. Don't chase it. I'll come in.
I'm not doing nothing.
Looks all right.
Looks all right. Lats, verts. I don't see anything.
Oh,
I
they're
don't see
clear.
anything on the starboard side either.
Nope.
Yeah. It's a great view of
Oh,
that.
looking at the daisy chain. Yeah.
While
Look
we're
at
here.
that. Let's look at that.
Okay, zoom out just a bit, please.
Daisy chain looks fine.
We have an Argus zoom out.
Yeah, you can zoom out a bit
Yeah,
more
zoom
on Argus.
all the way back out.
All the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, hold that for a sec. Bring your head to the left just a little for me. Okay, you can zoom in again there. I just want to check the F ones as well. Come up just a bit. Tilt up a bit, Mike.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and full zoom in or zoom in a bit more. Thanks. Yeah, it's good.
That looks fine.
Yeah, okay.
Looks clear, yeah.
I'm happy. Thank you.
Maybe it's just the light.
Sorry, guys. I seen a kind of a little vibration in the camera when I blipped the verts there, and just wanted to make sure all our thrusters are clear and
That's something with the
have a look at our wounded daisy chain. Looks all looks okay.
So we'll keep our eyes out then for if we see any more of those bugle sponges.
Oh yeah, where was
Great.
he? He's right here to our left. So.
Are we still in that same spot?
Roughly. Somewhere around there.
Come up just a touch, Michael. It's so soft.
I know,
Feeling it
you're
from
barely
light years away.
near it.
Yeah, you're really far. Just asking to be dusty. How about that one? Down there to the right?
That was it. It was here somewhere. I believe that was it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Get it.
Downwind.
We want to sample this one or just want to see it closely?
I think we might want to sample it
Roger.
if we zoom and it looks like what they're after.
Yes, please. Zoom and sample.
Copy.
Zoom first, though, please.
Do a
Zoom first, questions later. No, that's not.
Oh, then there's a green Luna sponge below it.
Oh, there
Ah,
it is.
we
Ah!
win.
Two for.
I don't.
Yay!
green one first, eh? It's closer.
Yep. Closer.
I'm pretty sure we would not have seen that if you didn't blow some of that extra sediment off the
Yeah,
top of
right.
it. So well done.
Yeah. That was deliberate.
Some of my best bleacher. We're going to keep our nose into the breeze this time. Can you look
Yeah.
front left? Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be touching already. With the
With
brow
the Google?
camera.
Yeah.
Google. Yeah. Yeah, we were touching already.
I'm wondering if we should try the sticky fingers or slurp or grab.
The green one?
Yeah.
I wonder how well rooted it is.
Looks like a little face.
Yeah, it
Has
does.
a
It
nose
looks
and a mouth. Halloween
Little-
character.
cat almost has ears.
Oh yeah.
What are you talking about?
Abigail thinks it's too well rooted for squishy
Can,
fingers.
full zoom there. Video. Marley, if you will, please.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
And Liz said to please sample the whole thing.
Okay.
Copy.
What do you think is going to be the best way to get this, Dan? Well, how I can't tell how big it is. What? Could this be another slurp grab drop, or?
Any idea
Just-
how
I can't.
friable it is?
Abby is suggesting possible scrape and slurp
Yeah.
or a grab.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
small.
squishy
Like
but rubbery, so it won't be very damaged by a grab.
If it's larger than the slurp opening, maybe let's just try to suction it over to a bio box.
You think it's rubbery enough to stick on the slip gun?
On the what?
I think it might be too rooted for a slurp.
Yeah?
I
From
can
what
try and
Abby
grab
was
behind it and see what
indicating,
happens.
but
All right, grab.
Grab will be the, quickest. Okay, I want to zoom out a bit so I can, or really close there with the minute.
And I think we're going to go ahead and switch out on video over here. So stand by real quick.
Are they on comms yet over there?
He's getting there. Plugging in. And now he's on comms.
Zoom in a bit for us, Al. Perfect, thanks.
And let's put that starboard when you get it.
Roger. If.
When?
Ooh. Is it that rough here?
Just barely parked, so I'm moving the vehicle with the manipulator.
Copy.
Nice. Good catch. Oh, oh, oh. There it is. Chase it.
It's there. It's there.
Oh,
it's there,
yes.
It's right there.
You guys are the sound effects.
Now you could slurp it.
Or squishy fingers.
It seems pretty like it's doing well with the grab. It's not getting too ripped up or anything. Oh, okay.
Delicate Dan.
Delicate Dan.
Never been called that before in his life.
Do we feel that looks good enough to get starboard, right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. See if
Because
it'll
we
survive a
can't
spin.
put it forward because we already have a sponge
Yeah,
there.
I think we got it.
Okay, so let's put it starboard C.
Starboard
Copy.
Dan.
Yeah, Roger.
Nice work.
I'm just messing with you, Dan.
Can you show me the azimuth on the bubble camera?
Yeah. I have like 3 things to set up.
I have no idea where I'm at. And I'm going to zoom in on that other one now while we're playing around with our sample box there.
Okay.
It's a big tulip or trombone thing back there.
Bugle.
Bugle, sorry.
Yeah, that one is the bugle.
And,
Perfect.
give me a second.
Awesome.
Just in time for a changeover.
Can I push in a little more because I want to see the expression on that fish's face?
Yeah,
Sure.
we're not looking at it.
Yeah, it's just there for the folks at home to.
We are collecting that one next, so those will be our zooms for that.
Okay.
Open.
Yes, please open.
Nice, Al.
Uh,
All right.
Can I
C.
C, correct.
C.
Yep.
We know it's a sinker, so.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh.
Oh, sink
about F?
right into F.
It's an F.
Cool.
Sorry, kids.
No, that's good. We got it.
We dropped it a
Starboard.
second time.
Starboard F.
All right, I'm zooming out on her car, Zeus.
Copy.
Do you want to get the other one, or do you want to switch over?
I think the kids are here. Wow, they're here early.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm ready to get out of this chair.
All right. Go ahead, Conster, switch over. Thank you.
So we successfully dropped the sponge into F, and the next shift is here. We're going to hand over and fresh crew.
Data switching over to.
Well done, Dan. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thanks,
Thank you
everybody.
for the opportunity.
Bye.
For those of you just joining us, we are diving at just over 900 meters in the Olympic Coast National Marine Sanctuary right now on a ridge in the eastern part of the canyon. We're getting ready for a shift change now, so the pilots and navigator and video engineer will all be swapping out, and the science party staff will also be swapping here in a little bit. Next up, we will have Abigail Powell and Erica Frew narrating and leading us through the next little bit of our dive. Stay tuned for that. Also just want to send a shout out to all of our explorers at home and all the kids and grown-ups and folks who are young at heart following along with us.
Hello, Jenny. This is Abby. I've just logged in.
Great, Abby, welcome. Boy, do we have a feast ready for you with all these beautiful sponges we've been seeing.
Hang on, just getting my sound set up. Yeah, it's been incredible. What a sponge dive.
So glad we got free of that line and were able to get over here to the wall.
Oh, what a
It
wall.
was scary for a little while.
Yep. And but it didn't even seem to take too long. Yeah, with the backup knife, I think that was everyone at home, at least who were watching along, were very relieved to see that appeared.
Yes, I was especially quite relieved.
Yeah. It seems to happen. Yeah, there's just so much derelict fishing gear out there that almost every cruise at one stage have a bit of a tense moment when the ROV gets tangled, but it's always impressive to watch how the pilots and are able to unravel the situations.
Okay, in case you all didn't know, we were just doing a shift change. So now I am Susie on as data logger.
You were Susie before also, right?
Yeah, I was also Susie before, but now I am Susie the data logger rather than Susie the core assembler.
Welcome,
Hi,
Susie Data Logger.
Yes.
Hello, folks. So we're getting set up here, but then the next objective I heard is to sample this sponge in front of us.
I have to deal with a thorny head.
Yes. And you have Abby Powell on the line, and she is our sponge specialist, so you are in good hands with all the sampling for sponges.
Right.
Hello, yes, I was just going through the notes from 2017, which is the last time we were sampling here. And we collected 2 sponges that we nicknamed the Bugle.
Nice.
But when we actually looked at those samples, they turned out to be 2 different, in 2 different genus. So taking these samples this time should hopefully help unravel a little bit of what's going on. One of the ones that the first sample I think we picked up today, we picked up a very similar looking sponge. Oh, here we go, like that flattened looking sponge that's just underneath the Bugle. But I was looking in my notes, and the sample we collected of that last time was quite badly damaged. So we weren't able to identify it. So it was great that we were able to pick up one this morning, or this afternoon. Sorry, time's all, it's all in shifts on the previous shift.
Understandable.
But yeah,
It's
so
all relative.
Exactly. So to get a piece of the sponge with 2 openings, but the lasers are on now, would be great. I mean, it's quite large, so we probably only need a piece of it. And it's probably quite robust as well, so I'm thinking a grab, but that's always kind of, yeah, pilot's decisions.
Sure, yeah, we can grab or we can slurp, so whatever your preference is.
I think it'll be too tough to slurp, so I think it's going to be grabbing a piece, probably either from the top or from the bottom, where the little opening is.
Sure, that sounds great.
Thank you.
I think it might be a bit too far here. Susie, what bins do we have open currently?
Yeah. So right now we have Starboard Biobox E, C, and D available.
Roger. Just shouldering again here. And Susie, do you know if there's anything in the starboard bio box that is floaty?
I am not sure actually. Was there anybody here on the previous shift when they collected sponges to see if there's something that might float out?
I know that the thing we just collected, which is an F, is very negatively buoyant.
Okay.
So it shouldn't pop out.
Sure.
I can't remember what was in the other.
Yeah, okay. Let me double check. Maybe I'll have some names on my notes. So it seems like the one in A was a lobed hylascus sponge. Would that be something kind of floaty?
It would be similar to this one.
Okay.
So
yeah, and so the
yeah.
the other one that is in B was also a hylascus sponge. Okay. So then it seems like the bio box would be okay. No concern for floating things.
Roger. Do you guys want to zoom on this guy before, or did you already get one of those?
I think Al did a zoom.
Okay.
Yeah.
I sure did.
All right then.
Thank you.
I'd be happy to do another though.
Do we get one without the lasers in it?
Oh, that I don't remember.
Okay, well we could turn the
Let's
lasers
do that.
off. Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Al.
Maybe this fish will join.
And I just do a bump up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow, the texture is so cool. Okay, we're good. We can zoom out and turn the lasers back on.
All right, go ahead, Al.
Thank you.
Nice view in the brow camera.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Perfect.
Donut. All right, Al, you want to push on in there, please? That's great. Thank you. All right, so is there any specific region you said at the top is fine?
Yep.
All right, and do you want us to kind of push down on it like this here?
Sure. I mean, I think it will just tear quite easily.
I'm going to push in a little bit more so you can see what you're doing.
Sure.
Nope? Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good there, Al.
All right.
Brilliant.
Zooming out.
Gonna come full wide, thank you. Sure it stays in my hand.
Nice grab. And that sponge will live to see another day.
Yay.
Thank you very much.
Sure. Well, you know, don't thank me yet.
No, it's true. It's not. I can't see if it's in the box or not.
Yeah, we'll let you know when it is.
It's going in starboard, right? Starboard bio?
Yes.
Correct.
I've got that up on channel 3.
All right, Kim, you want to go ahead and pop her open?
So either C, D, or E.
C, D, or E, Roger.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Brilliant. Thank you.
That's great there, Kim. Thank you. Actually, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead and pop that out a little bit more if you want.
All she wrote.
All she wrote. Roger.
Find the.
Yeah.
in there. See if we got her out.
Right. Oh, yeah, looks like it fell in.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Nice.
Resume normal breathing.
Resume breathing.
Yeah.
Please resume. 096, Susie?
Yes, correct.
Thank you.
That was the sample number, was it?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kim.
Nav, when you get a minute, could you let us know which waypoints we are near, please?
That was brilliant.
Jenny, can you repeat your question?
I was just curious which waypoint we're near. When you get a minute, please.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it was hard to hear you.
Yeah.
It looks like they left T T was about 250 meters behind, and we are 560 meters from you, straight line distance.
Say again.
Great, thank you.
Yep. So what is the plan? Do you want to keep moving vertically up slope? Do you want to be moving laterally towards you?
Let's lateral towards you, please.
Okay.
It's been a very productive contour, so we're happy to continue to follow the wall and just kind of kick around and explore.
Okay. If we lateral along, that contour brings us quite below you. So do you want to make any kind of vertical steps or just really stick along this one?
Oh, we can certainly ascend as we're moving along.
Okay, so lateral, vertical, back and forth.
I would probably say mostly lateral, but if you see things that are interesting above, for sure ascent is in order.
Okay. All right, you see, let me get centered on here.
Thank you. And just so you know, I'm going to be jumping off here once Erica joins, and it'll be Erica and Abby.
Okay, sure. Thank you. So there's the next waypoint U. That's, you know, quite a bit upslope, let's say 50 meters upslope. The contours to continue lateral, they're just angled this way. So we can just kind of lateral along, and then maybe as we get to these different features, maybe do a little bit of vertical there. Sure. Until we get towards you. And the hole in the map there, I think there is a little bit of a bump. The contours were from a lower resolution map. So that might be something of interest there. Sure thing. Really small steps, and we want Herc always in front of Argus is what I'm hearing, yeah? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think their max speed over ground is 0.3, so if we just do, yeah. We'll just be doing little steps. Moves, yeah. Yeah, I don't even know if we'll touch 0.3, so, okay. Roger.
Whenever you're set up to move, feel free to go ahead. I know you're probably still swapping folks out.
Oh, no, we're swapped. We just had to discuss the handover from the last team and where we wanted to go. So lateral move will put us at 109 Roger, 109. And we'll do it in 10-meter steps. Sure thing. Bridge nav. We have a 10-meter step bearing 109. Thank you.
So I know that Susie introduced herself when she came on as data logger. Would front row like to introduce themselves when you get a minute?
Sure, no problem. Aaron Heffron in the navigation seat. Jess Sandoval sitting Herc.
This is Al Santos sitting video. And that's it for the front row.
Yeah.
Awesome. And just so you viewers know, if you're interested in learning a little bit more about the science party and the crew, there are little bios and profiles on the OET website. Who have we got in the back row?
So it's actually just me right now. I don't know if Andrew's taking a bit of a break or a longer break, but he's been pretty busy today. So it's just me, Susie Cummings, and I'm on as data logger.
Awesome. Thank you, Susie. And my name is Jenny Waddell. I'm research coordinator for Olympic Coast National Marine Sanctuary. I am calling in from shore along with my colleague, Dr. Abigail Powell. Abby, you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm Abby. I'm a contractor at the Northwest Fisheries Science Centre. My background is sponge ecology, but for the past couple of years, I've been working with the AUV team out there. And we were lucky enough to be on the Nautilus back in 2017 during the Olympic Coast survey that year. So very, very excited to be participating again, or even though it's not quite the same when you're on shore. But yeah, it's fun because we collected a lot of samples during that particular cruise and were able to look at those and also the AUV imagery. So it's always interesting when you get to do a revisit to, oh, that's a beautiful jelly that just went sailing past there. Yeah, when you get the chance to kind of return to a site that you visited previously.
Being a technical genius, I just realized that I introduced myself with my mic muted.
Oh, that's why you were so quiet.
Kim Wallace in the Argus seat.
I'm biting my tongue, Kim. I'm biting it hard.
So we are making our way along the steep escarpment. We are just off of it right at the moment, but we will soon be getting back up on the slope, I suspect. We're quite deep, slightly deeper than 900 meters. And as you can tell, there's a lot of soft sediment on the ground. And so we're trying to be careful not to disturb it too much because the view is lost from the video the minute the mud.
We're being pretty cautious up here too, so we're kind of stepping our moves slowly and waiting till Jess is well-centered with Herc in the Argus view to try and prevent any other exciting moments.
Yes, we've had plenty of excitement for today. We prefer a little less excitement for the remainder of this dive.
Yes, for sure.
For those of you who may just be joining us, earlier on in the dive, we encountered some fishing gear that we had to extract ourselves from. So if you want to check out the slider bar on the Nautilus Live website, you'll be able to review the early parts of this dive. And we were all holding our breath a little bit.
More Borrelia, thorny, hence a few gastropods by the look of it. Have we used any of the Niskins, Jenny? Do you know?
It seems like there's one Niskin that's been taken so far, but the rest of them are open.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Susie.
just one Niskin.
Hello all, this is Erica Frew from Northwest Fisheries Science Center signing off.
Hello, Erica.
Hey, Erica.
Hi, Erica.
That is my cue. I will bid you all adieu and happy diving.
Thanks, Jenny.
Thanks, Jenny.
Thank you, Jenny. Sorry I'm late to the party.
No problem.
You haven't missed too much.
We're just taking it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys got all the sponges last leg, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm glad I was watching along with that one. We're just going along this contour towards the next waypoint, Erica. So the plan, well, I think the plan was, Jenny was saying we probably will come across some more steep substrate along the way here at some stage.
So yeah, if you are able to see the high pack map, we are lateraling along this contour. Point U is up here, if you could see my mouse, past the gap in the map. We'll lateral along until either we hit something, maybe some of these shadows are indicating ridges that we might want to spend some time going a little bit vertical, or at any time if you want to send us vertical, we can do that too, because we'll have to probably go up, I think maybe estimating 50 to 60 meters to get to you anyway. But we are taking it slow to avoid any hazards.
Yes, I was on this morning when the hazards happened.
Yes.
Okay, so we probably haven't done a transect in a while then.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it.
Okay, so do we want to wait until we get to you? At what point will the pilots feel more comfortable going a bit faster, because we need about 0.3 to call it a transect, or 0.03 of a knot?
Yeah, we're just getting a little sussed out here as to what's going on. You need those transects, like, excuse me, 200 meters,
Correct.
and there's no potential to go a little bit less than 0.3.
It's between 1/4 and 1/2 of a knot are the parameters.
Sure.
So we have been doing them, I think, a bit slower just out of ship move issues and things like that. So I think there's a little bit of wiggle room as long as we can get 200 meters.
Sure, we can definitely do 200 meters.
Okay.
And
At a mostly steady pace.
for sure, definitely, we can keep our heading and just, if there's any lines in the water, we'll change our heading to make sure that there's nothing around that'll, be damaging. Carry on our transect.
Okay, well, we can keep doing what we're doing for a few more minutes and then go ahead and think about starting one of those 200-meter transects.
Sure. And Science, I've heard reports that there have been fishing gear in this area in years previous. Is that correct?
That is correct. It is an area that has been fished historically.
Okay, and have there been many reports of kind of ghost net gear and things like this in the past?
I think any information that we had on that would have been given to you guys via Kurt Whitmire and pre-cruise planning.
Roger. Yeah, it's great. I think this pace is great. That's only.
Someone's mic is sure is picking up an awful lot of background noise. Actually picking up my meters here for audio and SPL.
What kind of noise, Al? I've got an air purifier going. Could it be that?
I think we got another thing in the
I
line.
can't determine what it is. Just.
Hey Al, you want to push in there?
You got it.
Might just be kelp.
Abby, you could hit mute and see if it goes away.
Yeah.
Or maybe kelp, I think. Yeah. Hopefully it has a big bulbous part to it.
Right, that might be kelp.
All right, go ahead and come line there, Al.
I'm going to mute myself and you can see if it stops.
Okay.
Water column looks clear. Yeah.
Yes. It did stop.
Okay.
Oh, I'll turn it down.
I'm wondering if the noise reduction, it's probably a noise reduction setting somewhere in there might be turned off.
Bridge nav. Another step 109, 10 meters. Looks like we might be coming up on maybe something that could be interesting vertically. I'll hold off here.
More of these red jellies.
Do we think those are the Paralia or something different?
I think they look like Paralia, so I think there's only one species of that, Paralia rufescens. And I was looking at them earlier, and I think they are.
Yeah, I remember them being quite abundant up here in 2017.
Yeah, they're kind of got a global distribution, but do seem to be particularly common here.
Science onshore, is there a specific place where you'd like to start your transect?
Not really. If you are coming up against relief, and we could do a transect along the relief or the face there, that would be great.
Sure. Do you want to see what comes up around this bump, and then maybe that'll be an opportunity to go vertical? Yeah, that sounds good. Okay.
Perfect.
Might be a good snag point. I think we might have to make a adjustment, maybe 120. Roger.
Are those gut sponges? Can't really.
We can take a look.
Anemones or solus.
Can we get a zoom on those little
dots
there?
Yeah. All right, I'll go on ahead. That's great.
Oh,
Like sponge.
those look like sponge.
Yeah, little sponges. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. All right, go ahead and come wide.
Are those the same golf bally ones you were seeing earlier, Abby?
They looked a little bit different. You mean the ones that were kind of near the on the cliff where the little mini seeps were?
Yes.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to say with the little encrusting cushions like that. I've been trying to prioritize the bigger, the kind of over 10 centimeter sponges this time for collections, because I know that that's what